The Getty's Abstracts of International Conservation Literature, AATA Online, is an excellent database for identifying technical art history resources. Because the Getty makes this database freely available, there is no mechanism for the WVU libraries to embed the Find It at WVU link. This is a demonstration of working in a database without the Find It at WVU option. The AATA is available at aata.pub.getty.edu. Select the Search tab. Select the Quick Radio button. This gives you a familiar keyword search box. Here is a set of results from a keyword search on Vermilion. Click on the title of an entry to see the details. Here's the full AATA record with the bibliographic information about the source and the full abstract. This source happens to be a journal article. Here are the authors, the article title, the journal title, the journal volume, the journal year, and the page numbers. Since there's no Find It at WVU link available in the AATA database, one strategy for finding this article is to use the WorldCat All search on the library's homepage. In the AATA, copy the article title. Open the library's homepage, paste the title into the center search box, and press Enter. WorldCat Discovery tells me there are no results in the WVU libraries. Click on the Libraries Worldwide link to expand the search to Libraries Worldwide. Here's a WorldCat Discovery record for the article identified in the AATA. Click on the article title. Now you see the Request Iliad link that takes you directly to the Iliad login and auto-populates the request form. Here's another AATA record. This resource is a chapter from a book. This is fairly easy to identify since the record begins with the usual fields for author and title. The next line begins with In Book, which tells you that the title above was a book chapter. Here's the title of the book, followed by the book authors, the publisher, and so forth. Notice that the ISBN is also provided. When you've identified a book chapter you'd like to obtain, you have the option of requesting the particular chapter as a PDF or requesting the entire book. To request the book, copy the book title. Open the WVU Library's homepage, select the Books Media tab, select the By Title radio button, paste the book title into the search box and press Enter. WorldCat Discovery has identified one item in the WVU Library's collection that matches my title words, but it is definitely not the book indexed in the AATA. On the left, change the library filter from WVU Libraries to Libraries Worldwide. I now have 37 results, and the second result matches the book title I need. Click on the book title to open the full record. Now you see the Request Iliad link. This will auto-populate the book request form in Iliad. In a week to 10 days, this book should be available for pickup at your WVU library. What if you'd like a scan of the single book chapter? This is not difficult to request, but requires some copying and pasting. Log into your Iliad account. On the left, you have various forms available for new requests. Select the book chapter link. This opens a request form containing the fields needed for a book chapter. Using the record from the AATA, copy and paste the book title, book authors, place of publication, publisher, year of publication, edition if that's important, and very importantly, the page numbers from the AATA into the Iliad request form. It's also helpful to include the ISBN. Click on Submit, and you should have a PDF of this specific chapter in 1 to 2 business days. Using the AATA in conjunction with the WVU Library's Interlibrary Loan Service takes a few more steps than working from a subscription database like Art Abstracts or Web of Science, but the AATA is still a valuable resource for technical art history. If you run into problems or have a question, please use the WVU Library's Ask a Librarian service at westvirginia.libanswers.com.